Welcome back to our channel if you're into rare coins. Today's video is going to be one you don't want to miss. We're diving into the 2001 Lincoln 1-cent penny, specifically focusing on the value, history, and some incredible stories behind these little coins that could actually be worth thousands, even as much as $90,000. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth $90,000. So, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know how to spot a valuable 2001 penny and why they are so special. Before we get into the potential value of these pennies, let's first take a quick look at the history of the 2001 Lincoln penny and how it came to be. The 2001 Lincoln cent, like all pennies in the U.S., features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or the front. This design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday and has been in continuous use ever since. But what sets the 2001 version apart from earlier coins? In 2001, the U.S. Mint struck billions of these pennies across two locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. These pennies are known for their distinct mint marks, either the letter D for Denver or no mint mark at all, indicating they were produced in Philadelphia. But it's not just the mint mark that makes them unique. It's what was happening behind the scenes that really drives up the value of some of these coins. Now, you might be wondering, it's just a penny. How could it possibly be worth that much? Well, that's a great question. Let's take a deeper dive into what makes certain 2001 pennies so valuable. Most of the 2001 pennies are worth their face value, just 1 cent. But certain rare 2001 pennies have caught the attention of collectors for various reasons, particularly due to some minting errors. These errors could include double dies, off-center strikes, or even missing mint marks, all of which can make a seemingly ordinary penny worth much more than its face value. And then, we've got the ultimate rarity that's the main reason why the 2001 penny can fetch as much as $90,000. Let's take a look at some of the rare minting errors that make certain 2001 pennies worth a fortune. First up, one of the most coveted types of minting errors, the 2001 double die obverse penny. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin has a misalignment during the process. It causes certain features of the coin, such as the date or lettering, to appear doubled, giving the coin a distorted look. The 2001 double die pennies are considered highly valuable among collectors, and in perfect condition, they can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. These coins are often graded by the professionals at the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A penny with a double die error and in high grade can be worth around $1,000 to $3,000, but the prices can go even higher if the condition of the coin is pristine. Next, we've got the off-center strike error. This occurs when the penny is struck incorrectly on the coin press, leaving part of the design off the edge of the coin. These off-center pennies are quite rare, and depending on the degree of the misalignment, they can fetch anywhere from $50 to $1,000 or more. But here's where things get interesting. Some 2001 off-center pennies, especially ones with a dramatic error, can be sold for up to $90,000. That's right. If you find one of these pennies with a serious off-center error and it's in near-perfect condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Another rare type of 2001 penny is the missing mint mark penny. In some cases, pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint accidentally have no mint mark at all. These coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are so rare, and a coin with this error can also fetch a premium price. So, how do you know if you've got a 2001 penny that's worth a lot of money? Well, first, you'll need to assess the condition of your coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable your penny will be. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If you've got a rare 2001 penny with a minting error and it's in a high grade, you might want to have it professionally graded. You can do this through companies like PCGS, NGC, or Annex. So, what's the current market value of these coins? Well, prices fluctuate depending on demand and condition. A normal 2001 penny without any errors is worth about 1 cent, obviously, but rarer varieties can go for hundreds, thousands, and in extreme cases, up to $90,000, like some of those incredible off-center strike errors. Where can you sell these coins, you ask? There are plenty of options. You can list your coins on auction websites like eBay, visit local coin shops, or even attend coin shows where dealers and collectors gather to buy and sell rare coins. However, for top dollar sales, it's best to work with an experienced coin dealer or auction house. Alright, so let's wrap things up with some tips on collecting 2001 pennies. Here are some things you'll want to keep an eye out for. Always check the mint mark. The D for Denver and no mint mark for Philadelphia are your two main varieties. Look for double die errors. These coins can make a huge difference in value. Be on the lookout for off-center or other striking errors. These mistakes are what make your coin unique and valuable. If you find a rare penny, consider getting it professionally graded to determine its value more accurately. And finally, tip number 5. Always store your pennies properly. Use protective holders or cases to avoid damage and preserve their value. So, there you have it. The 2001 Lincoln penny isn't just a piece of pocket change. It could very well be the key to unlocking thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. If you've got a 2001 penny lying around, take a closer look. It might just be worth a small fortune. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a future coin collecting tip. Have any rare coins you want to share with us? Drop them in the comments below, and I'd love to take a look. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! If you love collecting rare coins, you've probably come across some interesting and valuable pennies over the years. But today, we're diving deep into one specific penny, the 2001 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. That's worth way more than what its face value suggests. We're talking about a coin that has made headlines for fetching staggering amounts of money, sometimes reaching as high as $91,000. In today's video, we're going to explore the history, value, and most importantly, the worth of a 2001 D penny. We'll discuss what makes this penny so rare, how you can tell if you have one, and what to look for to potentially score big. So, whether you're an experienced collector or just getting into numismatics, keep watching, because this is going to be an exciting and informative journey. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been an iconic symbol of American currency since it was first issued in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the reverse depicting a simple wheat design that lasted until 1958. After that, the coin transitioned to the memorial reverse, which lasted until 2009, marking 100 years since Lincoln's birth. But we're focusing on the 2001 D penny today. Why? Well, it's because of an error that occurred at the Denver Mint in 2001. To understand the significance of this coin, we need to dive a little deeper into its history. The role of the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is one of the most important mints in the United States, responsible for producing millions of coins every year. However, in 2001, there was an issue with a small batch of Lincoln pennies, an issue that caused certain coins to be struck incorrectly, creating a very valuable error. The most well-known version of this coin is the 2001 D double die obverse penny. In this case, the double die error occurred during the minting process when the die that strikes the coin didn't align properly. This caused the design to be doubled or slightly offset, which is a rare and highly coveted mistake in the world of coin collecting. If you have a 2001 D penny, you'll want to carefully examine the obverse front of the coin for signs of the double die error. Specifically, you should look for doubling of the letters. The most noticeable feature is the doubling of the inscriptions on the front of the coin, especially the word liberty and in God we trust. The doubling occurs when the design is struck multiple times without proper alignment, creating a blurred or thicker effect. Doubling on the date, the year 2001, might also show signs of doubling, with the numbers appearing doubled or slightly offset. This is a key indicator of the error. If your coin has these characteristics, you could be holding onto something incredibly rare and valuable. Aside from the double die error, there are other minting issues that could increase the value of your 2001 D penny, such as off-center strikes. If your coin appears to be struck slightly off-center, this could be a minting error that increases its value. Repunched mint marks. Sometimes the mint mark itself can show signs of being repunched, which can happen if the mint worker didn't properly align it during the striking process. Chapter 3. Market value of the 2001 D Lincoln penny. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is the 2001 D penny worth today? Well, as we've seen, some of these pennies have fetched astronomical prices at auction, but it all depends on the condition, the rarity of the error, and the demand in the coin market. If you have a standard 2001 D penny with no significant errors, it's still worth only 1 cent. However, if it's in pristine condition, graded MS65 or higher by professional graders, it might fetch a bit more, around 10 to 20 cents. The real value comes from the error coins, specifically the 2001 D double die obverse. This penny has become a collector's dream due to its rarity, and depending on the condition of the coin, it can sell for a significant amount of money. Here are some examples of what these coins have sold for. A 2001 D double die obverse penny in good condition, low grade, might sell for $20 to $50. A 2001 D double die obverse penny in mint state, MS65 and above, can sell for anywhere between $500 to $2,000. But the big surprise comes with highly graded examples, particularly those that have been graded by the PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher, where these coins have been known to fetch prices as high as $91,000. That's right. A single penny could potentially be worth a mind-blowing $91,000, depending on its condition and the double die error. To maximize your chance of discovering a valuable 2001 D penny, you need to know how to properly identify and grade your coin. This is crucial if you want to sell it for the highest possible value. As we mentioned earlier, you'll need to look carefully at the doubled features, like the letters, the date, and the mint mark. Make sure you use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to examine the coin in great detail. If you're unsure, consider consulting with a professional numismatist. Coin grading is an essential part of determining value, and it's done on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better quality. Here's a basic breakdown. MS60, MS63, a circulated coin with noticeable wear but no significant damage. MS64, MS66, a coin with a good strike, only minor imperfections. MS67 and above, a coin in near-perfect or perfect condition with minimal to no flaws. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. If you think you've got a rare 2001 D penny with a double die error, it might be worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. If you think you've found a rare 2001 D penny, here are some steps you can take to get the most out of it. Do your research. Make sure you've thoroughly examined your coin for any errors or unique features. Get it graded. Professional grading will not only confirm the value but also protect your coin in a sealed, tamper-proof case. Auction houses or online markets. If you've got a high-value penny, consider selling it through a reputable auction house or online marketplaces like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Consult with experts. If you're unsure about the coin's authenticity or value, reach out to numismatists, coin dealers, or collectors to get a second opinion. Conclusion. So, there you have it. The 2001 D Lincoln 1-cent penny could be worth far more than just 1 cent, especially if it has a rare double die error. With the right condition and grading, this penny could potentially earn you thousands of dollars, maybe even up to $91,000. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting tips and history. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you've had any luck with coin hunting. Thanks for watching and happy collecting! Did you know that a humble penny in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Yes, we're talking about the 2003 Lincoln cent. Some of these coins have sold for as much as $92,000 at auction. Face screaming in fear. So, what makes these little copper coins so valuable? Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history, key mint marks to look out for, and how you can spot a jackpot coin hidden in your spare change. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the coin has remained a staple of American currency ever since, making it the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. Fast forward to 2003, and the penny underwent significant production changes. By this time, the coin was being minted primarily from zinc, with only a thin copper coating, drastically different from the early 20th century when pennies were almost pure copper. Despite these changes, the 2003 penny still carries the rich legacy of Lincoln, with his iconic portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 2003, the Lincoln penny was minted at 3 primary locations: the Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins with no mint mark; the Denver Mint, with the iconic D Mint mark, and for proof coins, the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S. Most 2003 pennies are still circulating today and worth just their face value of 1 cent, but collectors are always on the hunt for error coins and high-grade specimens, which can significantly increase their value. So, what should you be looking for? Let's break it down. Here's where things get exciting. Error coins are the hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. For the 2003 Lincoln cent, here are some key errors to keep an eye out for. Look closely at the date, the lettering, or Lincoln's profile. If you notice a doubling effect, like the numbers or letters looking shadowed, you might have a double die coin. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This happens when the coin is struck improperly, leaving part of the design cut off. Depending on how dramatic the error is, these pennies can fetch $50 to $500 or more. Coins with visible cracks or raised blobs of metal caused by a damaged die are highly collectible. These small errors can turn a 1-cent coin into a $100 plus find. And here's a tip. Always use a magnifying glass or coin loop to examine your pennies closely. Even the smallest error can mean big money. So, where does the jaw-dropping $92,000 figure come from? In 2019, a pristine 2003 Lincoln cent graded as a mess, 69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, sold for a staggering $92,000 at auction. Astonished faced the reason? This coin was almost perfect. Grading scales for coins go from 1 to 70, with 70 being absolutely flawless. An MS 69 is as close as it gets to perfection, making it incredibly rare, especially for a modern penny. But don't worry. Even if your 2003 penny isn't a flawless MS 69, coins graded as MS 65 or higher can still fetch $50 to $500 in the current market. The key is to preserve your coins and get them professionally graded. Now you're probably wondering, how do I find these valuable coins? Here are a few tips. Always inspect the pennies you receive in your everyday transactions. You'd be surprised how often valuable coins slip through unnoticed. Buy rolls of pennies from your local bank and search through them for mint errors or high-grade coins. Many people unknowingly sell coins worth hundreds of dollars for next to nothing. And once you've found a potential treasure, here's how to sell it. Get your coin graded by PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can dramatically increase its value. List it on auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Or sell directly to a coin dealer, but remember to negotiate. As of 2025, the value of a 2003 Lincoln penny depends on its condition and any unique characteristics. Here's a quick breakdown. Circulated 2003 pennies are typically worth 1 cent. Uncirculated pennies graded MS 65 can be worth $10 to $50. Error coins or proof coins can range from $50 to $5,000, depending on the error type and condition. And of course, rare examples like the MS 69 penny that sold for $92,000 remain the ultimate dream for collectors. Who knew a tiny penny could hold so much value? The 2003 Lincoln cent proves that even the smallest coin can pack a big punch. So, start searching your piggy banks and pockets. You might just discover a treasure. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!